The mountains of Afghanistan echoed with gunfire. For years, a silent war raged. On one side, the Taliban, brutal enforcers of their own harsh law. On the other, the Afghan Commandos and Special Forces, shadows in the night, fighting for their nation's soul. These were no ordinary soldiers. They were Afghanistan's best hope. Highly trained and fiercely loyal, they were the tip of the spear against the Taliban's brutal advance. Their battlefield was unforgiving. Rugged mountains, scorching deserts, and the constant threat of ambush. But amidst the chaos, the Commandos thrived. They were the shield that protected a nation. Their story is one of unimaginable courage, devastating loss, and the unwavering spirit of those who fought for a brighter future for Afghanistan. The Taliban had terrorized Afghanistan for years. Their brutal rule left the country scarred and its people desperate. A new force was needed, one that could fight the Taliban on their own terms. And so, the Afghan Special Forces were born. Trained by the best soldiers in the world, they were equipped for any challenge. They mastered the art of stealth, of lightning raids, of striking fear into the hearts of their enemies. These were not just soldiers, they were brothers in arms. They came from every corner of Afghanistan, united by a common purpose, to free their homeland from the grip of tyranny. Their training was grueling, pushing them to their physical and mental limits. But they persevered, knowing that the fate of Afghanistan rested on their shoulders. The night was their ally. Under the cover of darkness, the Commandos moved like ghosts. Their missions disrupt Taliban supply lines, capture high-value targets, and sow chaos in the enemy's ranks. They were experts in unconventional warfare. Small teams, often outnumbered, would infiltrate Taliban strongholds. Their victories were rarely celebrated in headlines, but each mission chipped away at the Taliban's grip on power. One mission saw a small team of commandos surrounded by hundreds of Taliban fighters. For days they held their ground, repelling wave after wave of attacks. Their courage under fire became the stuff of legend. Another mission saw the commandos rescuing hostages from a heavily fortified Taliban prison. Their daring raid was a testament to their skill and unwavering commitment to protecting the innocent. Section 4. A heavy toll. The price of courage. War is a cruel teacher, and the Afghan commandos learned its lessons the hard way. They fought with valor, but their victories were often accompanied by unbearable loss. Each fallen comrade was a blow to the heart of the unit, but they knew they could not afford to grieve for long. The fight for Afghanistan's future demanded their unwavering focus. The mental and emotional toll was immense. They witnessed horrors that would haunt them forever, but they soldiered on, drawing strength from their brotherhood and the hope that their sacrifices would pave the way for a better tomorrow. Section 5. Against the tide. Holding the line against the Taliban. As the Taliban surged back, the Afghan commandos became a crucial line of defense. They were outnumbered, outgunned, but never outmatched. They fought with the tenacity of men defending their homes and families. In the face of overwhelming odds, they held their ground. They fought street by street, village by village, buying precious time for civilians to flee the advancing Taliban. Their courage inspired the nation. They were a beacon of hope in a time of growing darkness. Even as the Taliban tightened their grip, the commandos never wavered. They knew that their fight was not just for territory, but for the very soul of Afghanistan. Section 6. Unbroken Spirits, the legacy of Afghanistan's Special Forces. The fight for Afghanistan may be over, but the story of its Special Forces will never be forgotten. They were warriors of unparalleled skill and courage, fighting against insurmountable odds for the future of their nation. They were the embodiment of bravery, of sacrifice, of unwavering dedication to a cause greater than themselves. Their legacy will live on, inspiring generations to come. Though the battlefield may be silent now, their spirits remain unbroken. They were the defenders of Afghanistan, the guardians of hope, and their sacrifices will forever be etched in the hearts of a grateful nation.